Let's call in now Bernard Santos of My Movie World.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Bernard.
Hello.
Hey, Bernard.
Congratulations to the new season of The Bridge. My first question to Marco, what made you decide to accept the role for the second season of Bridge? And then for the rest of the cast, what made you decide as well to continue to be part of the new season of Bridge?
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to be part of this award-winning crime thriller? And it's such a big thing for us, like actors, to get like an international gig. So that itself, I was blown away, and I was so excited. And yeah, after watching the trailer of the first season, because I'm such a fan of psychological thriller films. So yeah, I got super excited and super thankful that I was able to be part of this.
How about the rest of the cast?
Bront?
Uh, well, we are very fortunate to have Joseph, also with Bayu to be part of our family, our extended family this season. I think the conversation between us, the nucleus of the family from the first season, is how to make it better. And I think both of them really brought their A game to the table and pushed the project to the next level. And I can't say thank you enough for two of them. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think being part of season one, I was very proud to be in this first season of Bridge. And I can honestly say that after working on the second season, it is even better than the first season, if I may say. Not only just storyline, but every character is extremely well written. There's so many plot twists, and at the end of every episode, there's such a strong cliffhanger that makes you just want to watch the next episode. And I think the chemistry this time around has been great so far. In season one with Bront, it was fabulous, and in the second season, I'm very fortunate to have three like wonderful male co-stars, Bront, Joseph, and Ario, and with each of them, I have very different chemistry, so it was really great, and hopefully the audience will like it as well.
Yes, Bernard, with me, I guess I'm in the same boat with Joseph. This is my, I guess, second season was the very first time that I joined for The Bridge 2. And I guess, like Bront and Rebecca has mentioned, it was a cohesive kind of mode, so to speak. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a great script. Chiron did a great job. And yeah, from the get-go, for me, was like... was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. My follow-up question is, for all of you, what are the preparations or some challenges that you experienced while shooting the new season of The Bridge?
Bront, you should go first.
Challenges.
uh, just try to stay healthy and because I enjoyed myself on set during the first season. So on second season, I try not to ruin the schedule any worse than the first season. And daily on set, I try to practice a healthy dose of sleep and nap. So I think that's a good practice.
Well, for myself, this role is extremely challenging, both physically and emotionally. And also, Serena as a character is very different from who Rebecca is. But one thing that really helped me get into character, I must say, is actually the makeup, because they made me a little more rugged. They added like some blemishes and freckles on my face just to make me look more out there, more like a
We had to unprettify Rebecca. That's what we had to do.
yeah. So I think that also helped, and everything from makeup to wardrobe to the script and everything really just helped an actor. And also, we had three very good directors on set as well. TJ, we had Jason, we had Zahir. So three wonderful directors, and and great cast.
Oh, and for me, I guess I was the opposite of Rebecca. I had to be prettified, so that was quite a challenging period of the shoot. So every day they had to put me in
That's where
makeup.
the most
You're not
budget
beautiful
went to.
enough, Ario. Exactly, Bront. Majority of the budget was absorbed by me. I do apologize, but yeah, I think that was one of the challenges.
How about
For
you,
me,
Joseph? Yeah.
yeah. For me, I think it's more of like the scheduling because if I remember, that was November. I was doing like 3 projects, and then I'm coming to Japan. I needed to fly to Kuala Lumpur, and then the second one that I went to Kuala Lumpur was New Year's Eve, and we all know that everybody's celebrating here. So I flew to Kuala Lumpur with no sleep, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's such a blessing working on the first day of the year. So yeah.
How
Um,
about you, Yeah.
I guess for me, the challenge is more across the story in trying to make the characters feel authentic and feel and we were working in scripts in 3 languages, 4 languages sometimes. We've got all kinds of Southeast Asian languages going through it. We've got English, we've got Malay, we've got Indonesian, we've got Joseph managed to get some Tagalog in there, and also some Chinese. So just making sure that there was a nice balance in the story, and also making sure that each of these characters in each of these countries felt authentic to that particular country. So that was really, really important. And so I hope that we've achieved that.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bernard. I forgot to mention Min a while ago that I couldn't agree with you more because when I saw the first episode of season 2, the feel wasn't alienating. It was very familiar. It was the location, even the outfits. It's not alienating at all. It's very Asian. It's very us. It's very inclusive. Very us.
Yeah,
And the cast and the wonderful lady behind the bridge season 2, and it's my pleasure to talk about this season, which was just released 2 days ago. Now let's start the question and answer. Now that we've seen episode 1, what can you say about the reaction? Have you received feedback from those who've seen the first episode? Anybody?
I guess I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I think I was the most nervous. I think out of the lot, I'm the one who's the most nervous about the show, just because I've seen it through its entire creative process. Right? I think we started working on this about kind of June, July last year, so it's been a full year for us. But episode 1 hit on Monday, and I think the response has been really great. I think everybody's like, "Oh my God!" I mean, of course, the first reaction is, "What's happened to Magat?" Right? No, Magat, no. But largely, everybody's like, "Wow, it's really intense," and they can't wait for episode 2, which is a great kind of validation for us because we put a lot of hard work into the series.
I can imagine the pressure on your part. It's like giving birth to a baby.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've never done that one, but this I can imagine might be just as hard or maybe worse.
I want to hear from the cast. Your reaction from the feedback from episode 1. Ario?
You know what? This is quite bad, but unfortunately, I've not seen episode 1 yet. But I will tonight, most definitely. But I can only say from reading episode 1, it is crazily intriguing. So I hope it resonates as well with the audiences after watching episode 1.
Becca?
Well, there have been many people who have left very kind messages on social media saying how much they enjoyed episode 1. So just want to say thank you for that. And a good sign will be because my brother, he doesn't watch any of my dramas, but for Rich, he enjoyed season 1 thoroughly. And after watching the first episode of season 2, he actually asked if he could watch the second episode. So I guess that's a good sign, right?
Definitely. Bront?
Well, I've been cursed by some of my fans, like, why? What happened? Why? What's... and I think it's a good sign as well, and it also means that they need to watch more episodes to understand the whole arc and everything, and this whole roller coaster ride. So it sets a nice tone for everyone.
Right, right. Like I told you guys backstage, it's a breath of fresh air for me because I've been watching a lot of, like, let's say, Korean drama or Japanese drama. Now I see Southeast Asian actors, so it's a breath of fresh air for my Monday nights. Joseph, when will we see you? I didn't see you in episode one.
Soon. They should great. So, yeah, soon. And
Good things take time.
I've been reading good comments and on Instagram and Twitter, and it's very rewarding, that people appreciate all the hard work that everybody put into this project.
Right.
It's awesome.
Now, for those who are bumping into this project for the very first time, like hearing your names, your characters, or the story, or even the title of the show, can you share with us first your roles in the movie, in the series, and what is this all about? I think I'll start with Min. Min, what is the show about? And then the rest can talk about their characters.
Okay, so the show is a little bit of a continuation from season one. I think there are certain themes, especially with the characters, with the Magat character and the Serena character, that you see an evolution of their characters in season two. But really, season two begins with a murder, actually very much like season one. And always with the bridge is all about tying the countries together, or having one murder that ties the countries together. In this season, we needed to tie 3 countries together, not just 2, 3 countries. And so how we've done that is we have a yacht that is registered in Singapore, but is found floating, floating aimlessly in the Straits of Johor off the coast of Malaysia. And on board, they find a dead Indonesian family. And so, yeah, that's literally how we tie it all together. And ICD, which is the International Crimes Division, it comes in, gets brought in to investigate, and that's led by Rebecca's character, Serena Teo. And slowly, everything kind of, falls into place and gets brought together. Yeah.
Let's hear the members of the ICD. Becca?
Well, I play Serena Teo, Officer Serena Teo in The Bridge. In short, she's just this very super high IQ but super low EQ detective, and very no nonsense. There's no games with Serena, and in season 2, she goes through a really immense roller coaster ride. So you really do have to watch to find out.
Wow. So trying to balance now the IQ and the EQ on this season, huh?
Trying very hard.
Bront.
I played Magat Jamil. Used to be Officer Magat Jamil in season 1, but in season 2, let's forget about the officer part of it. The story set a year after where season 1 ended. So the whole journey in season 1 completely changed Magat. And he used to have a high EQ and low IQ. I think now it's pretty much low on both sides. and yeah, so it's kind of like the first time that we have to operate on a different, on going separately, Magat Jamil and also Officer Serena Teo.
All right, Ario.
Yes, with myself, I play Lieutenant Herianto Salim from the Jakarta ICD. Well, he's the kind of officer, who is very methodical, a great inspector, and somewhat black and white. But then, if you guys have seen from the first episode, there was an event that literally turned his world upside down, and eventually we see Harry slowly into, for him to find the truth, he has to, be slightly rogue in some cases. So it's that great contrast with Harry.
Interesting. Joseph, how about you? What's your role in this season?
So I played the role of Christian Salvador. He's a Singaporean of Filipino descent who's heading an environmental NGO, and he's into girls who has low EQ. So
interesting description, Joseph. Girls with low. later on, let's try to elaborate on that. But Min, I want to know, is the sequel part of the original plan when you did first season?
No, I mean, look, season one took me and Chiron in particular 2 years to get off the ground. You know, we pitched it for 2 years. We worked on it for 2 years, and it just no one would commission it. And finally, Viu came along and they said, we'll do it. So we were delighted to just get season one, let alone season two.
Right.
So when we did season one, we were like, okay, let's just get this done. And we did it in actually a really short amount of time. And we could do that because we've been working on it for so long. So when we did season one and it hit in such a big way and it was so popular, I mean, when we got season two, we were just over the moon, over the moon, especially since actually the story for season two dropped during season one. Like, it happened while we were on production, and I tell the story all the time that Chiron was in the production van with Rebecca, and suddenly he went, "Oh my God, I've got it! I've got season two." Right? So he takes out his laptop and he starts typing away, typing, and he basically in this very long van ride back from a location, and then he takes the laptop, he hands it to Bex, and apparently the only thing she did was. And we had it. So when season two rolled around, we're like, that's the story we got to do.
Okay. What was Joseph able to contribute to the team? That's for Min. And the other one, since you seem to have this private joke going on, I want Joseph to share a funny or memorable anecdote while working on the show.
Okay, I'll take the easy question. Okay. Joseph brought this edge to the character. I think we wrote quite a straight character. It was meant to be. So in the show, Joseph's character Christian plays Serena's boyfriend, and it was it's Serena's attempt to try and lead a normal life. But what Joseph brought to the role was this edge that we never expected, and it was
the relationship that Serena and Christian shared. And so the ending is, I can't talk about the ending, no, but it's something that everybody has to watch. I'm looking forward to that scene in the last episode.
See that.
And Joseph, big congratulations for representing our country. Please, I'll give you this opportunity to please invite everybody to catch The Bridge Season 2 on HBO.
Yes, everybody, I'm inviting you guys to watch the first season of The Bridge. I'm inviting you guys to watch the second season of The Bridge. If you guys, think that the first season is awesome, I dare you to watch the second season. Thank you, guys.